Hello and happy RSM World Day 2019. I am Jean Stevens, CEO of RSM International, and I'd like to give you some background to RSM World Day, this year's theme, the bigger picture, and take you on a journey around our great network to show you the benefits of working as part of this truly global organization. This is the 8th annual RSM World Day, an event that provides an opportunity for all RSM people to celebrate being part of RSM and to focus on how we all work towards the same goals under the same brand and values towards one global vision. Previous RSM World Days have centered around various themes across innovation, our distinguishing beliefs, and people. This year, to celebrate RSM World Day, we'd like you to pause a moment from your busy working lives to focus on the bigger picture. Both professionally and personally, we like to drive towards long-term goals and ambitions. However, sometimes we lose sight of these through being preoccupied with day-to-day activities, upcoming deadlines, and immediate challenges. It is important to take a step back once in a while to remind ourselves and those around us to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture relates to all aspects of our professional experience. This could be around how you see your clients and understand their world and future ambitions, the important role your firm plays as part of our vast global network, how you and your colleagues work together towards RSM's united vision and brand promise, or the way in which we individually and collectively contribute to our local communities and the wider world around us over the long term. Ultimately, our purpose is to deliver the power of being understood to our clients, colleagues, and communities. And so, on this RSM World Day, we would like you to spend time focusing on the bigger picture with regard to one or more of these three groups. Whatever you do today, just know that around the world, there are more than 40,000 talented RSM people, just like you, celebrating being part of this ambitious and growing organization. It is important to appreciate the story of RSM and the work that has gone into creating this organization we are all part of, if we are to understand why we should celebrate RSM World Day. Though many firms that are still part of RSM today had existed prior to the creation of RSM in 1964, this is the year we mark as beginning of the network. Since the early years, where there were only a handful of members as part of something that resembled more of an international club, the growth in structure, sophistication, and indeed size of RSM has been rapid, driven by strong leaders throughout member firms, the International Board, and the Global Executive Office. Depending on membership, the network has had many names over the years, but a decision was made in 1993 that the network should be called RSM regardless of any future changes in members or leaders. For the 22 years that followed this decision, momentum built towards unifying all member firms under one brand. But this was an easier decision for some members than others. Some RSM firms had already incorporated RSM into their firm identities, whereas some had retained their historical legacy names up to that point. However, on 26 October 2015, all RSM member firms united under the global name of RSM with one brand and one positioning statement, the power of being understood. As part of that visual unification, we also came together culturally under one vision, to be the advisor of choice to middle market leaders globally. One purpose, to deliver the power of being understood to our clients, colleagues, and communities. One set of distinguishing beliefs, collaboration, understanding, and ideas and insight. And all underpinned by one set of values, respect, integrity, teamwork, excellence, and stewardship. To consolidate our collective drive towards mutually beneficial goals, in 2017, we launched the Power of Focus, our 5-year global strategy. Through our activities to deliver on this strategy, we have naturally begun to work even closer together, better sharing our ideas, insights, innovations, tapping into the motivations of our people, embracing the drivers of new generations of talent, and staying attuned to the changing needs of our clients. The 7 elements of the global strategy cover people, common methods and processes, sectors, market position, services, target markets, and accelerated growth through digitalization and the use of technology. By incorporating these elements into their own local strategies and activities, RSM firms globally have embraced this plan and set about achieving our goals in ways suitable to their own culture and business environments. Meanwhile, centrally, we have been working to ensure we have the necessary culture, infrastructure, activities, and support in place to assist you in reaching your full potential. From a structural perspective, RSM has a number of groups and teams to provide leadership and support. The International Board of Directors, comprised of leaders from members around the world. The Global Executive Office team, focused on developing the network and its supporting infrastructure for the longer term. Regional councils and regional leaders who work with members to develop and execute regional development plans, including growing our international client base. Centers of excellence and service groups to develop all of our main service lines. And committees focused on quality, governance, audit, risk, innovation, digitalization, people, and technology. Sector groups who look at sharing best practices and exploring ways in which our collective expertise can be better leveraged for business development activities. There are also many events, training, courses, academies, conferences, and initiatives that you and your firm can lead on, support, or attend. We continually strive to create a stronger, more collaborative infrastructure to facilitate the sharing of ideas, best practices, and the connectivity of our teams. It's up to all of us to deliver on our mandate, be an agent for change, and be an inspiration toward achieving our collective goals. It is clear that both the brand and our drive towards achieving the global strategy have been catalysts for growth. RSM is now present in over 115 countries with over 40,000 RSM people working across 750 offices. This year, collectively, we achieved 5.4% growth in revenues, up to $5.4 billion. However, quantitative growth is not the only type of growth we see throughout the organization. Our culture is strengthening around our brand. There is a drive towards innovation and utilizing new technologies. And we are working with more and more sophisticated international clients through the success of global business development and client relationship building processes. This is evidenced by the fast growth of referrals between RSM firms over the last few years and the high win rates we achieve when we work together on approaching and winning work with cross-border businesses. Today is a day to celebrate all that I have mentioned, whether that be our history, our growth and ambitions, or the fantastic work that is going on throughout our firms, regions, and leadership teams. I encourage you to play the online game, See the Bigger Picture, which visualizes the size and reach of RSM in a fun and competitive way. Spend time with your colleagues, register on RSM Link to connect with people around the world, and educate yourself as to what it means to be RSM. As the theme suggests, first and foremost, please use RSM World Day to pause, give some thought to your personal growth and ambitions, look at ways in which you can take advantage of the opportunities being part of our great global network can bring, and see how you can utilize the wider resources of RSM to deliver the power of being understood to your clients, colleagues, and communities. Today, let's focus on the bigger picture. Happy RSM World Day 2019.